It took them 18 years to go back to Lorwyn. Spider-Man just came out. Bro, we're talking about going back to New York already. What is going on, guys? Anger Collections in the house for another video. All right, so what are we rambling today? So today we're gonna dive deeper in this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because they just basically announced like the good shit, right? And I actually heard there's like the pre-order sold out in like minutes, man. It's getting ridiculous, man. Bro, we haven't like we don't know nothing yet about like Avatar. Spider-Man just came out, right? Lorwyn, we don't know nothing about Lorwyn much. And bro, we're talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I mean, are we supposed to be freaking excited for these sets? Oh my god, man. It's getting ridiculous, man. But I don't know what to say, man. It is what it is. We're living in this new era of Magic the Gathering, right? So there's a couple things, right? So pretty cool that they're doing these types of products in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think moving forward, I think it's gonna look like the same shit on most of the universe and beyond. I don't know about like like the non-universe beyond set, but as far as like products goes, collector boxes. It looks like there's no serialized cards, but I think I saw there's like the kind of like a different variant where there's like a signed artist, I think, card. I could be wrong, but I guess that's what they're doing. But it appears like the collector boxes don't have like the stamp that you can get a serialized cards, which I think it's a good move, because they already know that universes and beyond sets will. I mean, it's gonna be bought out like a lot of people. It's gonna be like massive success, right? I don't know about like Final Fantasy success, but it's gonna be like it's crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So it makes sense that they're doing. If you notice on Lauren, it's like they're putting serialized cards. In Avatar, there's no serialized cards, I believe, because like I said, there's no stamp on the collector boxes. So kind of makes sense. It's like a strategy, Universe and Beyond will always perform like well. So the whole serialized cards thing, they're gonna put it in like the non-universe and beyond. And so very good move, right? And I think I saw reprints already for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set, right? I forgot which one is it. I think it's like doubly season, I think. But if I see the cards I mentioned, I think I might post it. And like I said, pre-orders crazy sold out, and I saw one of you guys sent me a picture of the collector boxes being at 500 already, and it's sold out. You know what? I think it's I think it's actually cheap. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's actually cheap at five. I think the bottom would be 500. I would say that's that's the bottom. I know Spider-Man is like Spider-Man is like tanking right now. I think it's like below 500. But you guys know eventually Spider-Man having a $30,000 card, it's not gonna stay at below 500. Eventually, I mean, market's gonna market. Spider-Man is huge, right? So eventually it's gonna go up, man. So pre-order at 500 in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think it's like you hit gold pretty much. You know, even though we haven't like known a whole lot about the set yet, I know the effect of Spider-Man's kind of affecting Avatar, and the pre-orders are actually going lower. But like I said, market's gonna market, man. And Commander deck. There's only one deck that I've seen, right? And it's like a five color, and I actually love it. Like you got, I'm a big fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm absolutely building this deck, man. I'm gonna buy this deck, sleeve it up, and maybe upgrade. I don't know, but it's gonna be my new commander deck for sure. Big fan, Leo, my guy, bro. So I love it, man. And I don't think it's gonna be like price insane. It's gonna be like a standard. I would say like maybe 60, maybe even 75 probably for this deck. Who knows, man? Who knows? It's a 5 color freaking deck, man. And then the usual. They were doing the bundle, the play boosters, and this whole draft night thing. I mean, isn't it like much better to just do play boosters? I mean, why would you make a draft night box if you want to sell play boosters? I don't know, maybe like a cheaper version, I guess. So like you guys, instead of buying a whole box, each of you will buy a draft night box. But it makes sense to just buy the play boosters. I don't know, man. Maybe there's a special card there. And then they're doing the turtle team up. Interesting. And then, oh my god, this thing is like crazy, man. Pizza bundle, which I think it's gonna be like the gift bundle. Uh, Same thing. Pre-orders sold out, starting at 100 per box, I believe. I think it's priced right, man. I think $100 right away, man. It's crazy, but yeah, I think that's the overall. They released some of the cards right in I think New York. It's like it's funny, man. Like it took them 18 years to go back to Lorwyn, and they took them like months from Spider-Man New York theme and freaking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Another New York, bro. New York is a freaking plane in Magic. New York is a freaking plane in Magic now, man. It's wild, bro. But but yeah, so I think going back to this whole universe and beyond, right? Is it good or bad? Is it destroying Magic and all that stuff? I'm like I said, I'm not against it, but as a old school player, played Magic for a very long time, big fan, massive fan on some of these IPs, and going into one of the best game ever created. My favorite game. It's getting this new identity, right? Some say it's like a Lego, and like Fortnite and all that stuff. It's definitely changing the art, the power level, the game mechanics, even. Commander being the most played format, and also I think the biggest one will be the consumers too. It's getting a lot of consumers outside the original, I guess, consumers of Magic, right? So I mean, it's working. It's selling for sure, right? But I think if you think about it, now that I thought more about this whole change in Magic, right? I think if you think of Magic as a toy, right? Not cards and all. Because if you think about like chess, right? Chess, no, nothing changed. It's the same style. It's all about the strategy, right? I'm not gonna say that chess is like it's fixed, like it's all about it's never ending. It's not gonna change. It's all about just the strategy of the player, right? So in Magic, it used to be, in my opinion, like that. Some formats still it's somewhat like it's fixed. 93, 94, it's never changing. Pre-modern, it's never changing. So this whole big change, man, it feels like Magic the Gathering now. I think of it as like a freaking toy, like with all these different new products that's coming out in every single set. um think of it as like a toy, basically. And it's never rotating. If you think about it, it's never rotating. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sets are rotating, but being this as a Lord of the Rings, being this as a Final Fantasy, Avatar, even like a Warhammer, all of these, right? All of these universe and beyond, even though they're they're already rotated, there's always going to be a demand for it. Maybe there's another Marvel movie coming out. Maybe they're doing something about Warhammer, Doctor Who coming back. Now, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Think of it as a toy that, even though these sets are already rotated and standard, nobody, I don't know, man, they're still gonna be, it's out there. So if you're a fan of Magic and you're a fan of Spider-Man, Doctor Who, Assassin's Creed, all of these, and you're a collector, of course, you know? And that's why I was like, oh, it's really basically just like a toy now. Like if you want to get their pizza bundle, or the Chocobo holiday release that's coming out, think of it as, I guess in my opinion, I think of it as like a toy now. Like it's never rotating, it's out there. So even though they're rotated and you're not a fan of Magic, and you see, oh, I wanna get this one. It's like a game. You know, you're gonna buy like a cards and you want to open it, right? So I don't know what you guys think of that. Maybe it's pushing out there a little bit, um, but that's what I feel like happening with Magic is they don't want to stick with these sets, and we feel like Zendikar is done. Who cares about Zendikar? Um, what is it? Edge of Eternity? It's rotated out. It's back. It's done. You know, it's rotated standard. It's done. Nobody cares. And all of the non-universe and Beyonces that already rotated, concept art here, Battle for Zendikar. Like, who's gonna go? Who's gonna go back in like Guilds of Ravnica? War of the Spark, even. Who's gonna go back at those sets, man? It's pretty much like it's gonna take a certain collector to go back and buy and open those sets, or even collect, right? Maybe the singles, but now the universes and beyond, yes, they will rotate, but the fact that they are Spider-Man, Warhammer, Lord of the Rings, I mean, if they go back 10, 20 years from now and they did a remake of Lord of the Rings, Warhammer, you know what I'm saying? All of these collectibles will be out there. So you get what I'm saying? So I may be like too pushing that a little bit, but that's my opinion. So that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think, okay? Let me know. Put in the comments. All right. Especially if you reach, like this part of the video, because most of you guys are listening for like a minute and that's it. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any video. And with that, anger out, boys. Peace. There's a lot of spiders over here, man. Holy shit! Like for real, bro. Spider-Man is the shit, man.